In my last video, I talked about what I did to change my sleep schedule and the first steps that I took in my self-improvement journey. Well, the thing that goes hand in hand with your sleep schedule is your morning routine. Because although your sleep schedule sort of sets you up for your day, your morning routine sets the tone for it. And that I feel has been the biggest factor as to whether or not I have a good day versus a bad day. So these are the things that I did to start my morning routine. Now, you've all seen the YouTube videos of my perfect morning routine or my science-backed morning routine, and so many people just say that you have to wake up at 5 a.m. And then some YouTuber will show a video of him waking up at 5 a.m. and then probably the next day he'll just never do that again. You don't need to wake up at 5 a.m. to have a good morning routine. Although some people enjoy it, some people find it more productive, and obviously you feel more productive when you wake up that early. It's not something that I feel has been sustainable for me, which is why that I slowly adjusted my morning routine until I found what has been best for me. So you don't need to wake up at 5, but if you're waking up at 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock, if you're waking up at 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, then you can slowly scale it back until you find something that's right for you, but you wake up early enough. Generally, I tend to wake up at between 7 and 7:30, 7:30, 7:45 around the weekends, but 7 o'clock on weekdays. And I feel like that's been the perfect sort of spot for me because I've tried 5, I've tried 6, I've tried 6:30, and as early as I fall asleep in the night, it's more so just being awake that early. I tend to feel a lot more tired in the middle of my day just from waking up that early. So you don't need to wake up at 5, but gradually scale it back until you find the right time that's good for you, where you feel productive, you feel good, but you also feel rested throughout the day. Now, the second thing that I did to optimize my morning routine was to not hit the snooze button. I was never one of those people who had to make like 5 or 6 alarms to wake up, where you'll have one like from 2 minutes away from each other. But I did occasionally hit snooze, and that was always one of the worst things because most of you know a sleep cycle where you go through your REM sleep, your deep sleep, all of that, it takes 90 minutes. And if you hit the snooze button and then you fall asleep for 7 minutes and you wake up again, you're going to be waking yourself up in the middle of your sleep cycle over and over again, which is just going to make you feel more drowsy and more tired throughout the day. So one of the best things that you can do is to avoid hitting the snooze button and just get up the second you hear your first alarm. Another thing is to not check your phone, because I know so many people, including myself, sometimes you wake up and the first thing you want to do is get on your phone, scroll through social media, see what's been going on while you're asleep. But you'll feel so much better. I don't know exactly the science behind it. I haven't really looked into it that much, but it's more so a personal thing that I've done, which is that I feel a lot more productive when I stay off my phone for the first hour or two every day, because as soon as you first check your phone, you're losing a lot of your focus because you're going to be going into your social medias, you're going to be seeing what's going on, and you're just going to lose yourself for that little time. So I feel that it's better if I don't check my phone the first start of the day, and I genuinely like to wait 45 minutes to an hour, and then I can check everything. Now, the next thing that I do in my morning routine that really makes me feel awake is just to move. Getting out of bed is not enough. Getting out of bed and slowly zombieing around. Either one thing I started to do was do 10 or 15 push-ups. That really helped. Walk around a little bit. And also getting sunlight. Now, this is also one of those things, I've talked about Andrew Huberman a few times, even though I've only made 2 videos, but he always says that the best thing that you can do for your body when you first wake up is to go outside for maybe 5-10 minutes just to get some sunlight in your eyes. It really wakes you up. It sets you up for the rest of your day. And it sets your entire body up because the first thing that you need to see is the sun go up. And that's just really helped me a lot because it makes me feel awake. It makes me feel more rested. And also just getting outside, getting some fresh air really tends to wake me up a lot quicker. And so does drinking water. So far, don't hit snooze. Don't immediately check your phone. Get a little bit of movement. Get some sunlight. Drink some water. Then these are just one of the things that I do that really I enjoy. It gives me sort of a pick-me-up, which is when I'm getting ready for my day, put on some nice music. It's genuinely morning routines. It's a little bit tough to get into and you're still tired throughout the day, but just put something exciting on, something more fun, get something a little bit more upbeat, gets you excited for your day, makes you want to get ready, and makes you excited for what you're going to do throughout the day. And then right before I start getting into my work, I'll do a 5-10 minute meditation where I'm excited because of the pump up from the music, but then I sort of focus in when it's time to get to work. So you have to find the balance between sort of snapping out of your sleep getting more excited for your day, and then mentally preparing yourself. And then the next thing is me, I generally tend to skip breakfast and fast until 12 o'clock in the afternoon. Then I'll just start with lunch. But for breakfast, try not to eat anything too heavy because what your body is digesting, that's literally the most energy consuming thing that it does. And then you feel sluggish afterwards. So try not to eat anything too heavy in the start of your day, just so that you don't feel sleepy again right after waking up. So try to eat something lighter, some eggs, fruits, that kind of stuff. So that is my personal morning routine. Everything that I've done and all the morning routines I've tried, this has been the one that works for me, where I don't hit snooze. I pick a good time that's right for me to wake up, where it's not too early but not also too late. I don't check my phone immediately. I go outside, get some movement, get some sunlight, get some water. I get ready with some music. I meditate before work, and I try not to eat anything that's too heavy. So that's my morning routine. Hope this helps. Hope you learned something. I'll see you in the next video.